Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everyone had a great holiday season, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Hopefully it went well and had good time with family, friends, all that kind of stuff. What I wanted to discuss today, just to get myself back in the groove of recording, back in the groove of making videos, you know, with the Zoom and all that, and just getting ready for 2025, trying to get myself psyched, get a positive attitude, and get some energy. You know, I don't want to come in sluggish and make sluggish videos. I want to be, you know, positive and energized for the channel and for anybody out there who's looking for recording inspiration, because I need some too. You know, we're all in it together type of deal. So I'll offer some encouragement. One of the things that I really dig is New Year's resolutions, because, you know, fall short every year and I start to think about all the stuff I'm not doing as well as I could. Usually it's like stuff about my family, like I don't feel like I'm doing as well as I can for my kids or whatever it is. You know, that's the kind of stuff that occupies my mind, you know, at this age and with all the going concerns that I have. But as far as the music goes, I want to make realistic goals that I won't be disappointed by. And I got an email from Anthony over at the Texas Blues Alley, which I highly recommend. It's where I've been going for my guitar lessons and getting so much better, you know, playing and learning different types of playing that I didn't know about before. It's opened up all these songs, like the song that I'm working on right now wouldn't exist without that channel or without me going to that channel. And the song that I'm excited about that I'm going to record next. I learned how to do that kind of thing from that channel. So I really, you know, respect his advice and opinion. And I didn't read the whole thing or go that into it, but I just noticed on the email that he was talking about setting goals, you know, realistic goals. And one way to kind of do it wrong is to say, I'm going to make this record this year. And it's going to be done by, let's say, June or September or May or whatever, you know, assign a month. And I've got to have 10 songs, and they've got to all be great, and I've got to have a good format to release it to, and I need, you know, all these people to be interested in it, so it's worth doing, and blah, 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 and it's got to happen by June, you know, or by whatever. And, you know, if I don't, I fail. And, you know, right at the outset, you know that that's somewhat unrealistic, or at least in my mind it would be unrealistic, to get everything done by a certain period of time, and then to have all these other unrealistic goals, you know, that you haven't achieved yet, to sort of fall into place. So instead of making that kind of goal, I'm going to make a goal of, I would really like to get a record done. I want to get like a 10-song kind of thematic thing together, and I'm about, you know, 7 songs in. So I want to finish the rest of that, and the way I'm going to do it is by committing not to some goal of like time or a thing, but I'm going to commit to a process. And that's my goal. My goal is to commit to the process of coming up here as much as I can, whenever I can, you know, not stretching the bounds of family or work or whatever, you know, else is going on. But whenever I do have time, instead of being lazy and, you know, not doing it, get up and go, keep the work flowing, keep the songs going, do all the work that's necessary to write the songs, record the songs, mix the songs, make the videos where we talk about it. Making the videos is what's making me do this, you know, so I feel like I have an obligation to the people watching the channel to continue to record and show them how I'm not going to give up. You shouldn't give up either. So then I think it's more of a realistic resolution. If the resolution is, I've got to release a record, I've got to be playing live at a certain point this year, you know, these are kind of things that make me nervous, and I know that I'm not quite there on a few things. So instead of focusing on just working hard and doing what I can do, you can get distracted on the things that you're not achieving. Okay, so you're not playing live right now. You don't have a record out. You don't have like a fan base, real, you know, like a big fan base or anything. Those are things you could focus on and, you know, kind of be negative about, or you can just focus on the process. And the process is writing songs, the best songs you can write, working on your music so that the songs are actually good and the playing is good, then coming in here, turning on the camera and getting down to business, recording, you know, learning more about the machine, how to make it sound better, how to make the tracks better. So if my goal this year is to write as many songs as possible for this record, and to achieve that goal, to write the songs and record them, keep getting better at recording, keep getting better at writing lyrics, keep getting better at singing, keep getting better with my playing chops on the drums, bass, guitar, keep lifting the level. That's my goal. My goal this year is to improve my work process, stay more disciplined, do it as much as possible, stay focused, and finish the record. So that's an achievable goal, and I think that in that way I won't, start beating myself up if I don't get exactly where I wanted, where I would envision myself. So I think that's a better way to set goals. Instead of saying this has got to happen, or I'm going to feel like a failure, instead commit to the process that would get you to that goal. And the process to me that gets you to all my goals right now are just hard work, being engaged, hard work, and continuing to just show up. It's just showing up. Just coming in here and setting all this stuff up. I came in here tonight and I was like, well, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I know I need to break all the guitar stuff down. So you do that. You got to set up the mics to get the vocal recorded, and you're sort of mentally putting it off because the vocals are sort of the part of the song that's the hardest to do. You dread it the most. It's the part that I feel the most like exposed by, especially when I do it on camera. So I start kind of mentally putting it off. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not ready to do that. I'll do it the next day. And so that's a resolution, to stop trying to put off the vocals or things that I am dreading. Just face the music, face the hard stuff, commit to getting it done, let the chips fall. You know what I'm saying? So that is my goal. Hopefully that resonates with somebody out there that's going through the same thing. It's the beginning of the year. What are you going to do on your Zoom? Don't make yourself feel bad if 2024 wasn't as good, as you wanted it to be. If you didn't record as many songs as you want, if you didn't get out and do something else that you wanted to do musically, just make 2025 better by committing to the process, thinking about all the things that it is that you really want to achieve, and just focusing on them and being realistic about what you can achieve. Then I don't see how you can disappoint yourself. All right, so hopefully everyone out there is making headway with their projects. For me, my progress right now, the last thing I did was the bass. When I came in here tonight, I ran it through Audacity. I boosted it 3 dB up, and then I made a copy of it. So I've got 2 bass guitars on track 7 and track 8. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, on track 9 and track 10 here. I swapped them over to the what I call the second row, and I've got them split out. That may change. Right now everything was just blasting. I had the drums cranked, I had the guitars up, I had the bass up, because at home I was trying to kind of get a feel for the mix, and so I had everything cranked. I had to kind of bring it back down to realistic levels. But the bass sounds really good. It didn't require any kind of post-production. Nothing was weird or off, so that was just nice and smooth. So now I have the guitars, the bass, the drums, everything is finished unless I come up with another little guitar bit, which I don't think I will. Now it's just a matter of the vocals. I've got them set up today. I'm going to record, let's see, what effect do I use? It's called, I go to the algorithm mic, which is just the first mic algorithm. And then the patch is called number 00 record compress. I guess it's a recording, it's just a compressor. It's just a basic kind of compressor. And I always mess around with the edit on that. I don't mess around with the compression side of it, because they have it at threshold as 4, ratios 2, attack 4, level. You could bring the level down. I might bring the level down. But what I do kind of alter is on the mic pre, I bring that tone down to 6 from 10. And I could picture bringing the level down also. Or I might have already adjusted the level on this one. I can't remember. It seems like it was 62 on that one. But anyway, that's my favorite vocal effect, and that's what I'll be recording. And I'm going to try to get up here tomorrow. It's a busy week, a cold week, and I've got to give people rides and all that kind of stuff, so I'm not sure exactly what I have in store for the week, but I do know I'm going to try to get up here as many times as I can this week to continue, on my goal of whenever I have time, instead of being lazy or making up an excuse. Instead, I'm here, I'm working, I'm making a video, I'm answering questions, because when I make videos, people ask more questions, and that gives me a chance to help people, which I enjoy doing. So if you have any trouble with your machine, I don't know everything, but what's cool is if I don't know, somebody else will come on and say something. Or I've kind of learned from having the channel for a while, some of the things that come up, and I have a little bit of knowledge. So I just enjoy doing that for people. So if something comes up, you're lost, don't know what to do, or whatever, just reach out, and I will be quick. I'll try to be quick to reply. All right. Hopefully everyone, like I said, is having a great year. I wish everyone a great 2025 with their recording projects, and whatever else they're doing musically, because that's all we got. That's what we do. So let's make it a rockin' new year. All right. Next time.